Well, I'm here with my two daughters, Saskia and Marley. We're just camping at a property in WA, looking for pigs and deer. I'm actually not going that far, I'm only going about 300 metres down here through this clearing to another clearing, sitting off on a spur where there's some game trails, just playing the waiting game. The wind's kind of blowing pretty stock standard southwesterly for here in WA, which is coming in this direction here, which should work for me. The only problem will be is if I hear these kids chitting and chatting, being giggly little girls that they are. There's actually quite a few prominent game trails running just down below camp. Oh, and Merry Christmas to everyone too, and a Happy New Year in a couple of days. We're right between Christmas and New Year's right now. I'm waiting in my little wee shooting spot with the bow, and the wind is coming in this direction here, and I can hear some animals moving down. It could be a kangaroo, but there's a nice rub just down here. It sometimes sounds like it's something rubbing up on a tree. It could just be a parrot like gnawing at some gum nuts. But you know, it is the time for stags to be rubbing velvet. Don't know if you can hear that. Just so you don't think I'm a totally irresponsible parent, I have actually brought along a two-way radio. I am literally sitting down in that spot that I cleared last time. Each time I come here I'm trying to clear a bit more. It's so dry. This place has turned to an absolute chip, real yellow. Oh, just sit here and wait it out. It's not really a style of hunting that I enjoy doing, but on such a small property, and with the bow, and also having the kids camping only 200 metres up that way, it's a totally appropriate method. But if I had my choice, I'd be dropping down into the bottom third of the gullies where I reckon there's a bit more moisture and there's a bit more green pick, because this stuff on the ridges now has dried off totally. You'd be doing it fairly hard to get a good feed up here. So tomorrow's tactic will be, I'll go down low and I'll convince the girls to come sit with me on the waterhole. I reckon that might be able to do an hour max. Girls, do you copy? Girls, do you copy? Over. I said, do you copy? Over. How's your book going? Oh, that's really good. Alright. Well, I'll let you get back to reading, and I'm going to get back to just watching and carefully waiting, okay? Alright, very good. Love you lots. Bye. There you go. That's responsible parenting. I just had a kangaroo come bouncing right in front of me, 25 yards, and then it's just gone bouncing all the way up pretty much just below camp. There's a big game trail that takes out onto the farm where there's quite a bit of food, and the game trail is used by everything. So just bounced straight to the all I was thinking is I just so wish that was a deer. That'd just be a gimme. And literally stopped right in the middle of the clearing, like plain as day. Could have thrown a rock at it. Well, I've got to go back. Girls, did you say you need to go to the toilet? Over?
Yes, we really need to go to the toilet. And Dad, can you please come back now?
Yep, I'll come back now. Alright, I better go and help the kids. Well, I've got my little hunters. Got my little hunters helping me. We're just going to go for a bit of a glass for some birds.
No, Dad, not a glass. Bird spotting.
Bird spotting. We still have to whisper when we're bird spotting.
Ow.
Seen plenty of kangaroos. And hopefully we see some birds. Well, the thing is, Joel and Amy aren't there now.
We know. Where are they?
They're on holiday.
I know, Dad. So I want to see the house sitters. Dad, I said I want to see the house sitters.
Oh, I think it's a bit early to wake them up at this time of the morning. They might still be sleeping. Well, the kids are wanting to pack up, head back to camp, and then we're going to start our kids' activities for the day. So, Marley, I'd say it will involve going for a swim, going for a kayak, going for a paddle, going for a fish. Kids are here having a bit of fun. I'm just going to change out the batteries on this game camera, and I've got a King's Adventure game camera which I just bought online. I got 2 for 1 deal, and I'll also set up the tree mount because I broke the clip off. That's one thing I'd recommend you be careful of with these plastic backings, is don't over tighten it on a tree, because that's the weak point that gave out here, which is a bit of a shame. Talking to the camera. We're setting up the game camera just down here, because can you see that we're on a game trail now?
What's a game trail?
Well, look where I'm walking. You can see that there is.
You see what?
You can see that there's a prominent trail where we're walking. Key to make sure this is facing the right way.
Can I click the other one in, Marley? Go. I got it. What? Okay.
So, I'm out for an evening stalk and we're just going to go down and sit off an open face. I've actually got the rifle this time, just because I felt like with the child it's so much harder with the bow. So we're still on our camping trip. This is our second evening.
Big trip. I can tell because they are always rummaging around with their nose. You have to look for that gizzard or something.
It's true.
I can tell because Dad taught me that the pigs, they like dig around. And they do that a lot as well.
See what you can see. I saw a big stag down here one day when you and Dirk and the kids were up there at that campsite just up there. I saw a big stag walk along that fence line and then jump into the neighbour's property. I couldn't believe it. I only had my bow 250 metres. I've got a pig. Well, I am literally only 100 metres from camp, and I've been sitting in this seat so they can see this purple hat. I said I'll just sit just on the edge of this flat that we're camped on, and I'll just keep looking out into this open space here. And I've been waiting here for 20 minutes, just sitting quietly. I heard the odd stick break, and then I looked over and I saw this black outline. It wasn't there before. Glassed it, it was a pig.
I wasn't ready for that big bird.
So I moved a little bit closer. Come here, girls. I'm just talking to the camera. Glassed and saw another 2 pigs with it, so there was 3 in total. I thought, oh well, I'll just sneak a bit closer, but there's so much of this weed and bracken in the way that I couldn't shoot lying down, so I just took a standing 80-metre shot, and I've hit one, and the other 2 bolted off. So, what do you reckon, girls?
Was it the female one or boy one?
I don't know yet. We'll go and check it out.
Are we going to go down and get it?
We're going to go get it. It's basically where we walked this morning, Marley.
Oh.
I know, there was 3 pigs.
It's still, are we going to take the amarok?
No.
I think we should because...
No, we'll just walk there. It's only just there.
Oh, but me and Saskia have got our...
You haven't got shoes on either.
No.
Oh, I've got no shoes on either.
Oh. We couldn't find our boots. Piggyback, ma'am. Since I don't get any thorns in me.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like literally all the thorns. I'm shivering from that.
Did you get a fright?
Yeah. We both got a big adrenaline. Because I saw Saskia's face and she's like, ah! And I was like, I was going to laugh, but then when I heard the noise, I was like...
Yeah. So it was pretty loud, was it?
Yeah.
Luckily I was shooting away from camp.
I felt like a cannonball had just
Gone off. That's yours, by the way.
Oh, Dad, that's very big. Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? Well, it's a shame I didn't get it with the bow, but
What's wrong with the bow?
well, I couldn't use the bow because you said you wanted me close by camp. So that's why I stayed here.
I'll have a piggyback, please. Piggyback.
Get it?
Yes. No, please, piggyback.
I'll put you on a piggy's back.
No, your shoulders. Please, Dad. Oh,
Okay.
do I have to go with my bare feet?
Yeah, I think we do. It will be a memory they won't forget in a hurry. Camping and Dad shoots a pig. It's just a small one. They call these handbag pigs.
Handbag pigs, that's cute.
Because they fit in your handbag. Yeah. Well, piggy,
Thank you.
thank you and sorry.
Yes, I actually do say sorry.
Because, I mean, this is a live animal. But look, it's got a few lice. See these lice? See they've got lice all on them?
What's nice?
Ticks and lice, so please don't touch them. That's got lice all over it.
Oh, sorry, I touched the pig.
Yeah, that's alright, but just see all these ticks?
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
The pig hasn't learnt how to wallow in mud yet
Oh.
and rub all the hair off.
So I'm guessing it's a baby?
Well, because I think someone's taken its mum and the dad, the boars,
Stop.
they all race off. Well, that shot hit it perfectly where I was aiming.
Yes!
Right
In the
here.
heart?
Yeah, straight square in the shoulder because it was facing side on, but look what it's done to the side. This is the exit wound.
Oh, God. Yuck.
But with pigs, you know, I don't actually take much of... Oh my gosh, look at all these ticks. Yuck.
Is that hurting the pig?
No, the pig's dead now.
Sorry, I just can't help it.
Alright, I'm going to take...
After the
Oh wow, look at all these ticks.
You better not take that pig.
Look at all these ticks.
I'm just
I
gonna...
found one there.
Yeah. So I'll just show you. What you do is you cut...
Ew. No.
No, it's okay. I'm just showing you how to do it. It's dead now, so it doesn't feel any of this. This is how you cut up an animal.
I know how to do that.
The Susk, it's a adult's job, but one day you can do that.
You're cutting into its guts.
No, I'm avoiding its guts altogether by cutting through its
No, it's not.
ball joint. This is called a roast. So when you eat a roast,
This is called a not look at it. Yuck. Yuck. Okay, everyone, it's okay. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Everyone, don't look at this. No.
Charlie.
He just cut the back leg off.
See, what happens is if they were to roll around in the mud, they'd help get all these parasites and lice off. But
It hasn't.
it hasn't done that, has it? Because it hasn't got a mum or a dad to show it what to do. I'm just going to put that leg there. Just leave that for now. I'll whip this one off.
I don't want to know. Oh my god.
It's alright.
Just like. What? Hey,
Girls.
which way did we come from? Up there. Oh.
Girls, you know that when you buy it from a supermarket, you're actually buying it from someone else who has done this for you. And my preference is to do this myself. And I don't pay anyone for it.
So when you're older, you don't want to be this anymore. I
No.
mean, you want to do this and sell stuff to.
Well, not sell it, I just want to just do it for myself. Right, just make sure there's no ticks on you, girls.
What do you mean? What's
Or
ticks?
just these ticks, you don't want them on you.
Well.
Well folks, that's the end of another trip. I've just got home and we're having to unpack the whole car, which is one of the things that I dislike the most about going camping. But no, good trip with the kids. We spent 4 days, so 3 nights at a nice rural property with the odd deer and pig. Didn't see any deer this trip, but we saw some sign. Put the game cameras up on some, one was on a rub tree that's right next to a game trail, quite a prominent game trail, and I'm hoping that the animals are going to start moving into scrubbing off their velvet in the next, I'd say, couple of months. I saw quite a few new animals. I saw some spikers, some bigger pigs, and the same pigs that I ended up missing last time and then getting one of them this trip. I used the rifle this trip. I brought the bow along, but I decided to just sit about 80 metres away from camp, and that's when I saw the pig. But anyway, so packing up, look, I think next year, which is only a couple of days away now, I'll put together a series of elk planning videos. So I'm going to be planning to hunt elk in August, September next year in Idaho with the bow, archery, tags, over-the-counter DIY type stuff. And I might just share some insights into how I'm planning and the information I'm looking at for planning that trip. I'm not going to give away specific locations. I don't want to be revealing other people's spots. I've got to be respectful for those people in those areas. But I can certainly give insight into the things that I'm thinking about when planning that trip and the types of information I'm looking at and the websites that I go to. So maybe I'll put together some stuff in the new year. Wishing you all a prosperous new year, and we'll see you in 2020. Alright, cheers.